Hi everyone, Gray Para 60 here. Okay, got a bit of a mess going on here. I'm finding things. I'm working on something here I'll be announcing later. Okay, let's get back to it. Remember I said when I was cleaning my craft room here that I was finding things, and the last real bad place that I needed to work on was my craft, and not my craft area, my office desk. So let me turn this around for a minute. Okay, so I finally took my computer out of my bedroom. I think the reason I can't sleep at night is I've got it on, either going through YouTube, going through Facebook, watching movies on Netflix, etc., etc. And now I have got that pile right there is all of my important papers, stuff from, to dealing with mom and her passing and etc., etc. Behind all of that right there is my printer I got for Christmas. It's a mini printer that I got for Christmas that I haven't quite figured out how to connect it yet. That's okay. Piled over on this corner is a few things that I found that are craft related. They just need a home. So I got to figure that out. I got a garbage bag on my chair. I got papers there. Underneath where the printer is where I'm keeping my copy paper. Of course, there's a garbage there. I've got 2 boxes here to go through, and everything sitting on this chair is my most of my 12 by 12 papers, as well as last year's calendar, etc. So still a little bit to go through, but this is like nothing compared to having a nice office desk all fixed up. Now let's get back to my video. As I said before, I got a few things I want to share with you, a few things that I found, and something that I made last night, just thinking about some craft stuff and ephemera that I wanted to have or to make or whatever. And while I was doing all of my cleaning, going through papers, going through all kinds of stuff, piling it in my little inbox. Now it's everything to do with government stuff, mom's passing, insurance, everything, all that blah, blah, blah stuff. And it's tax season for us, so got my tax papers there and everything. And I didn't think before I cleaned it up, when I was looking at videos and people talking about their junk mail envelopes, I thought I didn't have any. Well, guess what I've got? This is full, and this is one other big one. I found this one and just started filling it up. And now I'm going to take them all out of here after I put this one in here so that it's all in one place. All in one place. Hopefully it'll fit in there. I have got tons. So I'll be able to do some things that I've watched that, oh, sorry, I can't even get them in here. Okay, there we go. We're getting them in. And even these are envelopes called shopping list. And it was envelopes. I mean, it's so old, it's now yellow. They used to be white. I've got, Government of Canada envelopes. I've got advertising envelopes, birthday envelopes, all kinds of envelopes. And of course, I went through each one to make sure I didn't have you know, anything inside, letters, checks. I don't get checks. Everything gets piled up. And so look at that. Now I have got tons. So that needs a home. We're going to have to figure out where to put that. Okay, what else have I got here that I wanted to share before I share anything else? Oh, yeah, I got to sew that because that is a little booklet that I made. Here's one here. Let's close it. So that is going in my to-do. I found some napkins. I know I have more. Remember I went to the dollar store and I bought this? I haven't even opened it yet. That'll be a future Great Power 60 project. I found some notebooks. I kept looking for, you know, these Post-it pads because I wanted to write notes. This is for cleaning. We'll put that in there for now. Another napkin, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's put that aside. We're trying to make room here for me to do some work. But I wanted to show you what I did last night. So these I'm going to put on my pile of papers in my inbox for now. So I don't have a sewing machine. And for me, I got to clean that off. See, I get sidetracked. For me, a lot of things that, let me zoom in now because I don't know if I can. Nope, that's zooming out. There we go. Zoom in because we're going to be looking at something here. Yeah, so I was stressing, sort of, over not having, you know, Ruffles, like you can, okay, let's just show you these things here. Ruffles that you can put, let's get this out and show you. So ruffles that you can put on a page in your journal, okay? Wherever you want to put it. You know, that would look pretty on there. But I couldn't figure out, this is a napkin, and this is the one layer. This is a 3-layer napkin, and I took the layers all apart. These are one of the ones that I used food coloring to dye them, and then it was quite long, so I just cut it up and I folded them, and then I just sewed them by hand. I just up and down sewed them, and then finally I think it's this one and this one. So I had done this one. It was in kind of a pink thread, and this blue one, I think I did the blue one first, then the pink, and let me see, yep, these 3. So I did those 2, and then I thought to myself, I wonder if I just added a dab of glue in between the layers here, in the middle, just the finest little pinch. And because I've got this fine tip, and it's tacky glue in here, which is very thick and comes out little bits at a time, it actually worked. The smallest of dabs, so that there's not much going on there. Anyway, this is gold thread. This is the pink thread, and another gold thread to get rid of it. So now, even though these are really delicate, I now have some ruffles that I can add to pages. And these were just an experiment. So it just goes to show you, you know, you don't need a sewing machine. You can actually do them by hand. So now if I get out some material strips that I had stripped in my other video, you know, stripping my fabric. Now I know, and because it's fabric and it's thicker, I don't have to be so worried that it's going to rip the material because it's thick, whereas this is very baby fine, and if that's a term. And I did rip this a few times using the glue. I think I tried my glue stick at first, but it just ripped it, I think probably about here. But I just pressed it down and it kept working. So just to show you that I can now, I mean, I can stitch a few things by hand. So I don't always have to have, a sewing machine to do some of the sewing. And that is going to go in my ephemera box. Well, not the, these are things that I made out of mask make. I used this one when I was showing you the stamp set that I had. This was, I could either use this as a tuck, as a belly band or a tuck spot, but this is the one that I use, my Novo embellishment mousse it's called, which is the kind of pearly gold. And then this pink here, I don't remember if I painted it or whatever, but I think that's the embossing paste. So these are just things that I have available to use, but it's not wide enough. So I'm gonna have to switch this out for one of those empty containers over there. And I'm gonna put that just on top because it is delicate and I don't wanna lose it. So that is my video for today. I wanna thank you so much for coming along. I am so grateful for each and every one of you, and I appreciate everything. I appreciate all your comments. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.